interviewing you this afternoon.
Thank you for having me. I'm
Rousseau.
Jean-Jacques Rousseau. You can call me Rousseau.
Before we get into this interview, how are you feeling about this?
Good.
Then let's get into it. Where are you from?
No. I'm from Geneva, Switzerland. I'm from Geneva, Switzerland.
What was your childhood like?
My father came from a middle-class family of watchmakers, and my mother came from the upper class, living with her uncle. He was a Calvinist preacher. My mother passed away 9 days after my younger brother. My younger brother was born from a fever.
What is family background, or what class do you belong to?
Once my mom passed away, we moved down to the middle class. We lived in an Aristan neighborhood and often watched them fight against the upper class.
What is your favorite or least favorite memory when you were a child?
When my mom died.
Do you think people are genuinely good or bad? Why?
No. Wait, yes. I believe man can evolve in the direction of good, but also in a bad way, you know?
What is your view about how society should be structured?
I believe society should be structured by creating a social contract where the goals were freedom and the benefit of people.
What are your views about the role of government?
I believe the government became supreme ruler, but its existence depends on the people. If it weren't for the people, the government wouldn't exist.
What are your views on France's social structure?
I believe France needs a social contract with the agreement where everyone agrees to abuse with certain rules. Each of the citizens would have to agree with the majority wanted.
Tell me what you think of King Louis XIV and Marie Antoinette.
I don't agree with how the king, queen are choosing on how to rule. They're not doing what's best for the country. I agree with John Locke's philosophy about how no man gives his natural rights to a king.
What's your favorite food? Why?
I'm a vegetarian. I believe in animal rights. They feel just like us.
If you were a philosopher, what would you like to do instead?
I like music, so I would be a musician.
What year were you born in?
June 28th, 1712.
Why do you think the social contract was a good idea?
I believe that we have a natural law. In other words, that people have a naturally good will that is destroyed by the government and modern society.
Have you ever been to a psychic?
Yes. They said I would die of a stroke in 1778. Hopefully that's not true.
Are you and your siblings close?
No, my brother ran away when I was a child.
How do you think King Louis XIV and Marie Antoinette think about you?
They didn't like my philosophies because they were against absolute monarchism.
Are you married?
Hell yeah.
Describe your perfect day.
My perfect day will probably be going to the grassy meadow and reading a good book and getting away from the busy streets.
When you die, what's your number one thing that you would want to be remembered for?
I would want to be remembered for my philosophy and making France a better place.
That's all the questions for today. Thank you for coming in.
Again, thank you for having me.
Hope to see you again. This will be big in the newspapers.
Great.